What is going on, everyone? So I've already done a previous video on all the skins, emotes, and voice lines that were just added in the game. In this video, I'm going to go over how to kick butt within the new mode, Maze Snowball Offensive, which I know many of you are aggravated with. So the rules of the game are rather simple. You have one snowball that kills any of the enemies on impact. The moment you throw the snowball, you are out of ammo and will either have to reload, or if you have your ult up, utilize that to spam out as many snowballs as possible for a couple seconds. So now that we know all these rules, I have 7 tips for all you to utilize to better yourself in this game mode. First up, it's obvious, but just avoid running in the middle of the map at the start. You can really increase your odds of surviving significantly by doing this, since the enemy can basically throw a snowball at you in many different locations if you're just running in the middle of the map. Tip number 2 is to utilize your wall whenever the enemy is trying to reload. By placing your wall under them while they're trying to reload, you can cancel the reload by doing so. Tip number 3, utilize your freeze ability anytime someone comes around the corner and or you feel is about to throw their snowball. Now, if you do use your freeze ability and the enemy does hold on to their snowball, don't come out of the ability trying to use your wall. Instead, run to the left or right immediately. Typically, you'll be able to dodge the snowball once you come out of the ability if you go to the left or right. If you try and throw up your wall, it's just too slow and you're going to end up dying to a snowball. Tip number 4, survive. If you can just survive towards the end, it's much easier to maneuver around the map. Let your teammates go crazy at the start and try to be somewhat sneaky until a couple people die, and then go nuts. Tip number 5, when reloading, you can actually look around. So utilize this. Don't just face the ground whilst reloading. Look around. Be prepared to use your freeze or wall ability if you see anyone coming towards you and looking somewhat aggressive and about to throw a snowball. Tip number 6, if you are reloading out in the open, try to wall off one side so you can feel somewhat safe doing so. It's simple to do and will help you avoid a lot of deaths from behind. Just do it. I know it's aggravating. Sometimes you're like, I'm too lazy to throw up that wall. Just throw up the wall. And the last tip is to just pay attention. Notice when people throw their snowball. Once people throw their snowball, understand that they're going to have to reload. So once you hear that reload sound effect, which is rather loud, run around the corner and just blast them in the face with the snowball.